Welcome to tutorialsinhand.com. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn how to find area and perimeter of a circle. So let's proceed to Eclipse. To find area of a circle, we are going to use a formula pi r square, where pi is having a value 3.14159. So this value can be hard coded, right? But in this video tutorial, we will not be hard coding this value. Rather, we will be taking the help of inbuilt constant which would give us the value of pi, right? On the similar line, you can also calculate the perimeter using the formula 2 pi r. Looking at the formulas, we are now clear that we require two values. One is of pi and another one is of r, and r here is radius of a circle, right? This is how we will take the radius of a circle using scanner. If you don't know how to take input from user using scanner, so please visit the previous video tutorials and then visit us again. And if you have followed the series from the beginning, then let's proceed to find out the area of a circle once you have received the radius from the user, right? Since the radius is in double format, so the calculation that would happen using these formulas would return a value that would also be in double format, and that is why we will be taking double variable. So don't write a b c to name your variable that would store the area, because anyone else looking at your code would not be able to comprehend what exactly this a means. So you should use a better naming convention, something like area of circle, which would give a clear indication that what this variable is actually used to store. Now we have our formula as pi r square. So this is r square is something where we calculate square of a value. For pi, what we are going to do, for pi we are not going to hard code this value, but to understand exactly how to use the inbuilt constant, we will not be hard coding it, right? So for now, just take it as a hard coded, and then we have r square, that means radius multiplied by radius, and we have our value of radius stored in the variable whose name is radius. So we have got radius. In previously we have copied and pasted the radius over here, but suppose if you want, you can simply type few letters and then press Ctrl tab and you will get suggestions. From that, just select your variable. In this way you can also accept the variables that you have declared in your class. So you can follow the same strategy. You can write few letters like RA, RAD, whatever you want, and then press Ctrl tab. You will get the suggestions of all the variables, and from that select the proper variable. Now we are not going to use this hard coded value. Rather, we are going to use math.pi. Pi is a constant. E is also a constant that has a value that is shown over here like 2718, something like this. So if you use E, then it will fetch this value and use it in our formula. But since we are calculating area of circle, we will be using this pi. So select this pi, and now it has imported the value. The value that would import is 3.1415 used in our formula. That value would be placed over here. So if you want, you can hover your mouse over math, and it is something which belongs to java.lang package in the math class, and in math class we have this value. Now if you want to see, you can press Ctrl and then enter the pi. It will take you to the math.class, and here you can see the value is declared, which is getting used over there in our class, and this value is actually final and static, right? Final means it cannot be changed later. If you are using this formula, we cannot change it in our class. And static is something because it belongs to this math class, and you can simply write math and then dot, and you can call it without creating any object. That is what we have done. So we will learn how to create object in upcoming video tutorials. For now, just learn that you can call the static constants by using this, the name of the class itself, as we have done over here. And within that math class, there are a lot of other things. If you want, you can scroll down and see all those things. We are not interested in that for the time being, so we will be back to our area of circle. So this is how area of circle would be calculated and would be stored in this variable, which is of type double, and then we we can use it in whatever way we want. For now, we simply want to print the value. So let's use syso control tab, and then we will get system.out.println. Within that, have a proper message like area of circle, and then have the variable printed over here. So just write few letters like AREA, and then press control tab. You will get the suggestions. From the suggestion, just use this, and then you are all ready to get the area of the circle printed over here after it has been calculated at this place and stored here, and then printing the value that is stored here in our print statement. Now we are ready with our area program. Just execute it, and it will ask you for the radius of a circle to be entered. This is the statement where it is waiting. It has printed this one, and now it is waiting for the user to enter the input which it can store in the radius variable. So let's enter 10 as a radius of a circle, and then once you press enter, it will calculate the area of a circle and print it over here. So this is where area of a circle has been printed. You can also use is equals to just make it look better, because it is looking a bit wayward where area of a circle and 314 the value is all mixed up. So now if you print, it will give you a proper value. Now since area is completed, on the similar line we can also print the perimeter of a circle for this formula, and I expect now that you will be able to do it on your own, but let's see that also. Now again give a proper name, perimeter of circle is equals to, now what is the formula? 2 pi r. Now use 2 into, now for pi again use math dot pi, the value would be fetched at this place, and then again you have multiply it with r, that is radius. So have rad and press control tab, get the proper name radius, and then radius is also calculated over here, which is getting stored in the perimeter of a circle variable which is of type double. And now we are again ready to print the perimeter of a circle. Now press syso and then control tab. You will get system.out.println suggestion. Just select it, or you can also press enter and it will give you system.out.println. Within that, give a proper message like perimeter of circle is equals to plus. Now again type few letters, control tab, you will get the suggestion, choose your variable, and we are ready to print the perimeter of a circle. So if we execute it, you will see now you will get both area and perimeter of a circle printed in your program. So let's enter the radius as 100 this time, press enter, and then you are getting the proper value of area of circle and perimeter of a circle. This time we have or is equals to as well to separate the value and the message. So this is how you can print area and perimeter of any circle by entering the different value of radius. So hope you have understood what you need to calculate the area and perimeter. Thanks for being with us till the end of the video. Please like and subscribe us to help us motivate. Thank you.